Hey, this is Nicolette Moore from NicoletteMoore.com. What do you do when you're happy with your day job? You love what you're doing, but you realize you want more. You still want more. You want to make an impact in the world, and you're limited by what your current day job is. Well, Nathan Lizotte was in that same situation.
So now he sees network marketing as the vehicle to be able to make an impact in the world. So join us on interview 16 as I talk to Nathan about his story and his vision for his future with network marketing. I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, this is Nicolette Moore from NicoletteMoore.com, and today I have Nathan Lizotte with me. Now, Nathan has been in network marketing only for a very short amount of time, but he's found it after being a social worker for close to 2 decades, and he is just, he's looking for a broader solution. As a social worker, he's pretty much dedicated his life to helping out families, and now he's looking for a way to expand his reach and really be able to touch people's lives globally. So Nathan, I'd love for you to come out and just kind of explain what piqued your interest about network marketing, why you chose it, and what you hope to accomplish while being in the industry.
Thank you, Nicolette. It's a pleasure being here with you today. Yes, I've been a social worker for roughly 16 years. And what I can say about it is that it's probably the most amazing thing that I've ever done. I can't imagine myself doing any other type of profession. And the reason that I really got attracted to network marketing was that I wanted to continue to learn. I wanted to help people on a much wider scale, much more global scale. And I've been thinking about going on the internet, leveraging the internet for a large amount of time now. And so about a month ago was the day I decided we are going to do this. And so here we are today doing it.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, you are just proof that, there's potential to grow online. And you certainly are not limited to your warm market at home. As a matter of fact, you have a large amount of your warm market on board with you, growing this together. And yes. So it's a powerful tool. And whenever you understand that you can leverage the internet to be able to grow your business, you really can have a powerful business at your fingertips. And it will eventually, over time, be working for you even when you're asleep, which is not something that's possible to do when you're belly to belly.
Right.
So being newer to this industry, what has been some of your, some cool things that have happened to you since you've joined?
Well, ever since I joined network marketing, reopened my Facebook page, unlocked it, made everything public, and really started building on what I had maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I noticed very rapidly that I started getting more and more contacts that were in a similar field: life coaching, entrepreneurship, multi-level marketing, and other, sorts of businesses that I started connecting more and more with these people, not to go and recruit for my business, but to learn more, to watch live sessions, to see what everyone else is doing, really just kind of get a feel of what's everyone doing and how are they providing value to other people's lives. I know that in my day profession, I provide value to other people's lives by listening to them and helping them in the way that they want to be helped. And so I've quickly realized that it's the same thing for online marketing. There's a huge need for coaching, and there's a huge need for teaching people how to generate leads. And it isn't just, purchasing leads, it's being able to acquire leads with your personality, with who you are as a person. And, because essentially people are purchasing you, they're not just purchasing your product, they're purchasing their trust in you. And that's something I very much believe in, and I see happening on a daily basis with some of these coaching giants that I've had the pleasure of being in contact with over the past month.
Yeah, so you really touch on some good points. Being online value. There's a variety of ways that you can acquire value to provide. But whenever you give a person value and they opt in, they say, yeah, I'm going to raise my hand. Yes, I want this training. I want whatever it is you're offering. Now you have somebody's name, somebody's email, and now you have a way to correspond with this person to continue to develop that relationship. And, you know, just there's so many facets to being able to build your business online. Everything you touched on is just spot on. It's great. And then what you talked about coaching, it's huge in this development, and it's huge in this industry. But to really be able to touch somebody's life to help in the business and have success, it's wonderful. And then it seems to me like you're aspiring in towards that direction where potentially someday soon you're going to be a life coach yourself.
It seems quite so. I already have people approaching me, asking me questions. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? You know, can you please help me? Yes, of course. I would love to take the time out of prospecting individuals and help you instead. I mean, that's what I do, as you know, for kind of like my first nature. Been doing it for so long. I just get great pleasure out of helping other people. I've had such the fortunate opportunity to partner with two different people, two different life coaches. One is my mentor from the start, day one, you know, getting into network marketing. You know, I followed the link to one of his programs and I'm like, this guy is amazing. You know, he's really down to earth. And so I started following him and learning from him. And then a couple weeks down the road, I meet this other person that lives 5 hours away from me. And, you know, I don't care about the distance. We're going to plan on, you know, meeting each other in person at some point. But we've become very good friends and very good business partners. And we share a lot of culture together because he lives in Canada. My family is from Canada. We have a lot of, you know, Canadian culture, even though he still lives, you know, in Canada and I live in Maine in the United States. It doesn't matter. We're still very great friends, and it's very fortunate to be part of those two different programs. Eventually, they'll be going into our main business, but the main purpose is to, you know, bring people in, coach them, teach them about network marketing, and if they choose to continue their business, so be it. If they want to join ours, then they'll get excellent coaching. But in the end, it's whatever that person wants, and we will provide it to them.
Yeah, so I mean, essentially being online, I think you really have access to so much more value because now you can offer so many things, especially whenever you learn to brand yourself and you're not just focusing on a company, you're really promoting what you can offer, what Nathan can offer to the community, yes, to people that come in contact with them, because now Nathan has many different instead of just so that's wonderful. So in the short amount of time that you have been in this industry, have you had skills that you've had to open for you?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? We kind of cut in and out.
Okay. In the time that you've been in network marketing, have you had any challenges?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I've had some challenges. There's been a lot of frustration, and as you know, when if you were to take a lesson in the cash flow quadrant, you would learn that the amount of time that you directly place into building your own business and investing, that's time that's taken away from your personal life with spending time with people. And so it takes a considerable amount of time invested to really connect that water pipeline from the lake to the well instead of carrying buckets every single day for the rest of your life. And once you get that invention complete, you have that freedom. You know, you finally have what it is that you're looking for, and you invested your extra time. That's been quite a struggle because I like to spend my time with my fiance. I like to spend my time with my family, with my friends. But when you sacrifice that for something that's greater, to really improve yourself for good and improve your financial stability, then I mean, it's one of those things. Are you going to make that decision to invest your time into building your life? So that was a huge struggle. There's been lots of frustration um, along the lines of, spend time, spend time, spend time with me. I'm sorry, I cannot. All my time's being used via computer, via remotely. But it's definitely that 1 month investment is proving to be really huge as far as results. And this is something that I don't want to take back. This is something that's really making things skyrocket and fly and just making life so much better because of all the wonderful people we've been meeting so far.
That's awesome. I mean, that's what this industry really attracts, are people that want to make your life better and want to improve their lives. So those are wonderful people to be around. And then, yeah, you're right. Sometimes, to be online, it does demand a little bit more time than doing belly to belly. But it's just like you said, you're building a foundation that later on you're not going to have to touch again. You'll have to do some maintenance, but you're not going to have to go in and rebuild this foundation over and over again. And
Precisely.
so, yeah, it is time consuming. It does take a bit of work to build those foundations, but man, once you get that going, you can really leverage it in the future. And so it's just really empowering whenever I love that you are, you're fresh to the industry, but you understand, you see that vision, and you understand that it's going to take you it's going to as far as you want it to, as long as you can continue to have that effort you're putting into it.
Yes, exactly.
So that's wonderful.
Thank you.
So how do you see your coaches playing a role in this business and helping you out?
So the coaches that I'm working with, the two coaches I'm working with, and I also have some friends who have a lot of experience in network marketing as well. The way that I see them is that when you learn something, you digest it and then you teach it. I've always found that historically to be the best way to master a subject. And so everything that I learned from them, because they have wildly different perspectives that make sense, I'm able to learn that, soak up that information, and use it. And once I feel like I have enough information from the person, we get to a place where, maybe we can become partners, become business partners. The information that you have, I completely align with. And so maybe we could work something out together to where we can spread your vision, spread our vision, and work together for a common goal. And, one of the friend I was talking to you about that lives over in Canada, this is precisely the business arrangement we've made, and we've developed such an awesome friendship. I see my mentors as more as friends, like lifelong friends, people that you want to keep close to you for a very long time. Not just a mentor teaching me a lesson every day or holding me accountable. You really have that line of people behind you that you could process your information with, you could work together and continue to grow, together as a team. And that's what I appreciate so much about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of our coaches and mentors do become very good friends because they get to see such an intimate part of your life, and they get to help you along. But the cool thing is, exactly like you said, you never know who you're coming across, and you never know the relationships that you're fostering, where that's going to go in the future. And the more and more you see the online relationships, you'll see that there are groupings of people that have come together, and they're like, okay, I have this training, you have this training, let's come together, let's make a big program, and let's put it out there. And there's a lot of that out there. So you're definitely you're on the right track, and you have a very good understanding of what these relationships can do in your future. So if you had to start, it's been a month in, you have a month more now knowledge than you did a month ago. If you had to start over today, what would you be doing differently?
What I would be doing differently is that I would have spent more time in the beginning getting to know people rather than just saying, I got this product, I'm selling this, I'm doing that. The rookie mistake, spending money on advertising before you even know how to advertise yourself. I would have worked on the branding rather than working on the branding a couple weeks in. So definitely label yourself as a person, as someone with a source of knowledge, get to know people, and then when you feel like you have enough people on your friends list, enough knowledge from other people, watching enough live streams, and then start going into the marketing. It's kind of like setting up for a pre-launch. I would see it just like that, except it's on the internet.
Yes, you have to do it. You have to take certain steps. And hey, you are still new enough that this is pretty much a
Still a
new step.
baby, yeah.
Yeah, you're still a little baby. So you're just fine. And the fact that you have your mind wrapped around it, you understand, that really puts you at such an advantage over so many people who have come before you. And you really are going to have success if you continue to stay focused on that, and know that what you're doing right now is going to lead to a great amount of success in the future. If somebody came up to you, Nathan, and said, I'm thinking about it, I'm curious about network marketing, what would you give them? Like, what kind of advice would you give them to help them decide if network marketing would be a good move for them or not?
Well, first, someone asked me that question. I'm pretty sure we'd already have some sort of background knowledge on, what type of person they are, their personality, what's their social circle look like now, kind of in the physical world as opposed to the digital and the cloud world. So I wouldn't really touch base on the internet marketing. I would just kind of figure out what type of person they are first before we go into that. That seems like it would be a conversation that would be after maybe like a meeting, unless you really know this person very well. Let's say that the person just approached you and asked that question. I would let them know that, imagine, I like to use this Facebook, analogy. Imagine that your Facebook profile is your home, and you notice the people that have a lot of friends, the entrepreneurs, the philanthropists. People visit their home often, or they have a meeting place to have people visit them. They have entertainment, they have food, they have drinks, they have music, they have everything that attracts a person to go into their home, to leave their home to go to someone else's. So for your Facebook page, it's important to imagine your Facebook page as your home. Imagine it as a place to entertain people. I'm sure that if you were to walk in someone's house and you had banner ads all over the place, that it wouldn't really be a welcome place. It would just be, welcome to my death trap of buying my things, And so, yeah, treat your Facebook wall, treat your Twitter wall, treat everything like that as your home, and you want people to be welcome and be comfortable, and you give them value of what they need. That's the main point I would suggest.
I'd almost encourage you to consider Facebook and Twitter as a foyer, as an entrance. And then your blog should be your home. Your blog should be the place where you own, it's your real estate, and that's where you're leading all of your traffic to. But that's an awesome picture of what, the first impression. When somebody's generally going to find you through Twitter or Facebook or social media profile. So when they first come onto those pages, are they only going to see business, 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 join my business, join my business, join my business, buy my products, join my, or is it going to be welcoming, encouraging messages, reaching out, building rapport, those kind of things. So that's an awesome point, and that's that's something that takes a lot. There's a lot of people that are in this industry for many, 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 many years, and that's still what they're doing, because they really don't know any better. So you're, already light years ahead because you're getting that education now.
Yes.
So speaking of blogs,
Mm-hmm.
do you have one?
I do have a blog, yes.
Awesome, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's a WordPress blog, yeah. Sorry?
So where can people find you if they want to reach out and talk with you?
They can find my blog over at www.wealthwithnathan.net, and that's my WordPress blog. Awesome. And you can also find a link to the blog on my Facebook fan page, Wealth with Nathan.
Okay, cool. All right, Nathan. Well, thank you so much for coming here today. I really appreciate your time. And I really am looking forward to seeing how you progress over the years, and just how, I think a year from now, you're going to be a rock star. You're going to be on all the leaderboards, and you're going to have an amazing following. because your heart is definitely to provide value and to contribute to other people's lives to make them better. So there's no better definition of a leader than that. And I know that you're going to do great things.
Thank you so much, Nicolette. It's an honor. It's an honor to be talking with you today.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nathan. We'll have a good day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
All
Goodbye.
Right. Bye.
NicoletteMoore.com. Yeah. Look. You know she got you, yeah, when it comes to the lead, she gon' lead you straight to the lead generation. It's what it is all about, recruiting all the prospects, yeah, that's what it's shot. She help you with the coaching, you know that she give you the posting, so you could go and move it through the ocean. Cause she there for you, she really cares, she wanna help you grow, that's why she there. So if you wanna get more, you wanna see this what's in store, NicoletteMoore.com, get it, y'all.